Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Who's ready to get chemical up in this motherfucker right here, man? Who's ready to get absolutely diabolically chemical? Is it you? Who is it? Because we're gonna get alchemical. Look, we got us some alchemy bundle right here. We're gonna try some stuff because might as well just go nuts, right? We're ready for My Chemical Romance. These are probably the only alchemy packs I'm gonna get. Oh, Echoing Cavern. All I'm looking for is the black cards and maybe a Selesnya or two. But it is gonna help my Wild Wheel a little bit. She's not bad. Hey, what's up, Asmaran? The Spree, Asmaran, True Yellow Dart, Chris Cass, how you doing? Valtese Falcon, welcome. Elvish Elegy, yeah. Ugh, ew. Alright, well. Let's get some wilds. Oh, God. Voltaic Rift. Oh, none of these are that great. We are filling up the old vault a little bit better. Wildgrove Summoner. That might be fun to build around. Grand Goat Napper. I don't know if that'll be good or not. Putrid Hexhag. Wild. Okay, still haven't got any. I've heard this is good. But I don't think I can go back to... Ooh, yeah, this is good. This is real good. Because this gives you Bitter Blossom. Look at the spell book. Look at the spell book here. You get some real wild shit in this spell book. Alright, I like that. We probably go back to that. Oh, Nunez, I wonder if you saw the Pro Tour, best tournament in a long time. Top 8 was all different. Echoing Cavern. Topsoil Turner should be interesting too. I saw a little bit of that. I didn't watch the coverage, but I saw the aftermath. Hey, what's up, Stiggy? There we go. Okay, Blighted Nightmare is what we were trying to get. This is wild. For the deck that I want to build, Blighted Nightmare is going to be fucking insane. It's going to be Insano style. 10 to the Kiln, possibly. Putrid Hexhag. Kithkin Brian Fair is nuts. That's a fucking insane card right there. Wildgrove Summoner, okay. TJ loves goats. They made a goat specific card. Thought Steel Sprites. Procession of Night. You can make this Mardu, which isn't that bad. Rare wild card. All right, we're filling up again. Opulent Clomper. Another Thoughtseize. We want a few more black cards here, folks. That's what we need. A few more black cards. Maybe some Golgari. Wildgrove Summoner. We're repeating ourselves a little bit here. But, okay, I did want to get this one. The Elves again. Hey, Anthony Scott, how you doing? Another Blighted Nightmare. Perfect. Love it. We haven't got the fucking botfly infestation ones. Tend to the kiln. Boogeyman, 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 boogeyman. Boogeyman, 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 boogeyman. Yeah, there we go. Infestation. Okay. You can evoke it. Alright, last one. Blighted Nightmare, that's the one I'm going to use tonight, I think. Gilt Leaf Alchemist, this is a good one, too. Let's get these golden packs out here. Collective Inferno, Grub, that's not very good. Mirror Form, Fire Nation, Lockmare. Last one here. Still a Putz, how you doing, man? Yuna, Street Urchin, High Prefect. Oh, another Morkin is hurt. Dion, my last Dion. And his name will be Dion. And he will be a good cat. Pearly Pearlescence, yeah. Pearly Pearlescence does look pretty good. Alright, let's take a look here. Alchemical Romance. What did we get and what we not get? But a lot of them. Not that many infestations. We're going to definitely want Blighted Nightmare. I think 3 of them. We didn't get Thorna and Twigtooth. I don't know if we're going to use them per se. But I definitely want this. Because Blighted Nightmare with Warp is gonna be wild. Blighted Nightmare with the Candor of the Refrain Warp package is gonna be fucking ludicrous. Is gonna absolutely be fucking ludicrous. Coral of the Void. And then we do something like, who else warps? We do Caesarean Sussborn, we can do Sephiroth. Twilight Diviner is nuts with that enchant. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Because you get double the amount back. Yeah. You get double the amount back from your graveyard. Void Caller Devotee. One less Caesarean Sussborn, one less Sephiroth. One less Twilight. One less EU. How's about we do kill cards? And I think on the high end we're gonna do Void. We'll do something like Leyline Acolyte on the high end. We'll put a little bit more Destroy in this big. Along with Blighted Nightmare. Let's do Heartless Act. What's the CMC on that? It's 2.4. Apply style. Let's craft one of them. So let's try this. Yeah, let's try this craziness right here. It looks like a healthy black deck. Yeah, real healthy. Real healthy, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Real healthy. Let's see if this shit works, man. I have no idea if this shit is gonna work. Push the wrong button. There we go. All right, let's give it a shot. Do Canter. Beautiful art, by the way. Cato Montiero, outdid yourself with this evil goblin. Gravliners is okay. Gravliners is fine. I feel like they're a little expensive generally. They're fine. They're a fine card. Yeah. Let's get dangerous. We're gonna need a mana here soon. Wither Night Stories. Okay. We are gonna need a mana. Roiling Dragonstorm. Beautiful artwork on that. Caesarian Sussborn. Blighted Nightmare. Still nothing. Could be Kona. I don't know what the hell it is. All I know is I got droughted. Buggy man. Cunning Azure Scale. Seek a non-land. Okay, hopefully we get a mana. Would be great. Look at that. Got it. X can't be the greatest. We can't what should we do? Let's do this thing. We'll mill. We have a lot of removal. We'll do that. Okay. Hello. Okay, he said he's ready to go here. Kona. Ah, yeah, it is a Kona situation. It is a Kona situation. Should have done nothing. I don't feel like sitting through Omni. Good call, Stillaputz. I didn't see the planet, so I didn't think it was Kona, but I should have kept my shit on block. My bad. We were a little drought on mana. Yeah, I heard Preponderant Pearl is good. I also, as much as everyone hates Selesnya, I might go back to Kithkin Selesnya, and I might try to do the Invincible angle again, because I was disappointed that that didn't work. Genuinely. Song of Point Prime, sure. Two cards that I think ruin the meta. Omni. And, what's the other one? Omni and Cravo. Those are the ones I have my biggest complaints about. That's who I have my biggest complaints about. Blight X, return target, whatever. Boom. Alright. Yeah, that's the problem with Omni, is nobody's casting it for that cost. That's the issue that I think a lot of people, they just, I don't know why they never think that far. They go, oh, Omni is expensive. Oh, well, you know, that'll be fine then. Like, no. No one's going to cast Omni for that much. Like, it's never going to get cast for that small amount. Hey, what's up, Nardian? Yeah, no one's going to cast fucking Omni for $5 or whatever the fuck it is, or $100. Boom. Bristlebrand is expensive too. Yeah, nobody casts expensive stuff. Nobody hard casts expensive shit. Your most expensive card is as cheap as your cheapest reanimator. So there's no reason to there's no reason to fucking do that. Do this. Yeah. Here's the thing, and this is the thing that I always talk about with Magic Design, and I guess it's because they have to do for draft as well. They'll put a card down and they'll be like, yeah, this card costs 50 blue mana, 50 red mana, and 50 black mana, and it says you win the game immediately, and it's the best card in the game. The thing is it's so hard to cast, it's going to be no problem, you know? And then it's like, no, of course not. It's going to be fucking hard to cast. People are going to cheat it out. It doesn't matter how powerful you make a card or how expensive. Casting cost is nothing if people want the card. It means nothing. And this is a Magic Design thing that I've seen over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Is they always do this. They'll put some fucking insanely powerful card where it's like, yeah, if you cast it, fucking, it costs 20 black mana, but if but it lets you, you can cast spells, you can just lose X amount of life, and opponent loses the same amount of life. Yeah, that's fucking broken. The problem is that they go, well, it costs fucking 20 black mana to do it. No one is gonna pay that. That's the whole point. No one is ever gonna pay the 20 mana to bring that back out, you know. So yeah, it's the problem that I have with constant issues with how they try to balance the game out. Boom. Boom. All right, let's do this. What's up, ACOG, CJ Link? Let's do this. Yeah, he's gonna get me here. We got too much, we hit too many fucking, we got mana stymied really badly. Not off to a great start here, folks. I believe so, yes. Requiting Hex. I think we need to cut down on Requiting Hex and maybe get another mana in here. Alright. Strat bet. Very nice. Everybody running strat bet tonight. Boom. Boom. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do Twilight Diviner. Alright, hopefully we can get a warp out here. Pop. There you go. Good, great at one thing, good at another thing. Yes, that is the key. Annex, Day of Judgment, very nice. Split up, very nice. It's just gonna be a removal here, I suppose. All right, we have hit Requiting Hex more fucking times than I can count in 3 games, and so that card's gotta we gotta go down to 3 of that because that's all we ever hit. Dragonweave Tapestry, Spellbook, and every fucking time we're getting hit with that. We just keep drawing fucking removal, and I over-removed. I hit over-removal for this fucking deck, man. We're not hitting well here. We are not hitting well here. Oh, look at that. Look how much shit we've lost to this guy. And there's the timeline color. We got to cut down on the removal. I overloaded on removal here. And clearly people are running combo and not removal. I overshot myself. It's a different meta, so let's get rid of one less Requiting Hex there. Void Color, Devotee, Caesarean, Sussborn. Yeah, so 1, 2, 5. Yeah, we got that much removal. Sephiroth. We'll throw a Gravatic Herald in there. Why not? See if this balances it out. So far, we've only played combo decks and nobody with any creatures. Hey, what's up, Jappy? How you doing? Skullroy. They actually added more Mill Elf cards, which is really good. Put you in. Boros. If it's Boros creatures, I feel like I can handle it. Boros Impact Tremors. Let's hold steady. Arabella. Boom. Okay, we make that. We have a Heartless Act ready to go. Okay. I think we gunned him down here. During Innocence, yeah, he went too slow. Boom. Okay. There we go. Nice. Little blitz action there. All right. A little bit more on track there. We have a lot of options. I didn't make the Rakdos deck last night. I didn't make the video. I was too fucking tired. I've been exhausted. They're running me ragged at work. I got fucking early access in a week. 3 weeks. One, 2, 3. 3 weeks is Ninja Turtles early access, boys and ghouls. Can you believe that shit? Yes, Joker, we're getting chemical up in this motherfucker. We're getting real chemical. The chemicals between us. The army of achievers lying in this bed. The chemicals misplaced. Sigh. Twiddles. Listen. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna be controversial here. Katie, all the cool Kates and kittens. I don't think Ninja Turtles is gonna be that bad. I'm gonna say something very. Maybe I'll be accused of being a shill. Out of all the Universes Beyond sets this year, I think Hobbit probably will be the coolest. I think Twiddles will probably be the second. I think by far and by large, that is not going to be the biggest problem that we have this coming year. I really don't. Neptune, holy shit, back from the dead. Good lord. Okay. So we do Lighted Nightmare. We do this. Push. Boom. Aye. Coidals. Saz's Chocobo. Hey, thank you for coming by, Joker. If only there was a way to get rid of ads on Twitch. I feel like that would be a really good thing. Like if people were always getting ads on Twitch, like if you had some sort of method to get rid of the ads, I feel like that would be a pretty cool product. But unfortunately, we don't have that. Let's do this. Oof. Let's do this. push. Oh, wait, you got a fucking comedian over here, eh? Oh, Zippy D gave you a fucking, blight. How about we do this? Fucking comedian over here. Zippy D gave Joker a subscription. Thank you so much. And we're in a hype train now. Half-Light MTG subscribe with Prime. Thank you for the consistent streaming. Thank you so much. Yeah, Neptune, I can imagine if you were away for a year, bro, it's probably very different now. Traveling Chocobo. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Boom. Trigger, 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 trigger. 2 of them. Goes off 50,000 times. Still a putz, giving more. Look at that. Instant death. Because if you can't get rid of Tifa, you just lose. If you can't get rid of Tifa, you just lose. Oh yeah, I think that Turtles are going to be way better than Marvel. I think Marvel is going to be an absolute turd, and I think Star Trek is going to be a turd. I think Hobbit and Ninja Turtles are going to be fine. Thank you for the hype train, guys. Let's get hype up in this. I think Turtles might be in my opinion, Turtles might be the surprise, the sleeper hit of the year. That's a crazy thing to say. I know it sounds crazy. I think it might be a sleeper hit. It might be a really good set. And, I'm tired of pretending it won't be. Having seen what I've seen, listen, aesthetically, yeah, I think people are not going to like it aesthetically. Mechanically, it looks fun. And a lot of times you got to look at it from the mechanical point of view before you look at it from the aesthetic point of view. So that's my opinion. I think that it may be, yes, Tifa is fucking broken. Tifa is utterly fucking broken in every fucking regard. If you don't kill Tifa, you will lose the game. Period. End of story. That's it. If they've set up their deck correctly, you'll just lose the game instantly. You don't have a choice. Nothing's gonna help you or do anything for you. You're gonna lose the game if Tifa goes off. You can get to the point where Tifa is gonna hit you for like 4,000 points of damage. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You will lose if you do not remove it. It's one of those cards. Period. You will lose the game instantly. Because she doubles on each hit with the Chocobo. She doubles and doubles on each kit. So potentially that you could, as many landfalls as you can get, she can double. So it becomes an exponent. It becomes 2 to the power of 6. So yeah. Star Trek, man. Star Trek, man. Man, it just doesn't fit, bro. At least with what they're doing in Ninja Turtles, they're trying to make it a little bit more magical and mystical. There's nothing magical and mystical about fucking Star Trek, man. It's so hard for me to get excited for Star Trek, man. That's why I told you Green Landfall, Bri. That's why I told you Green Landfall the other. You remember I told you Green Landfall the other night? I said if you want to get into the game, get some Green Landfall in your corner. I think Turtles are actually going to be good. I think Turtles are going to be fine. There's a lot of ninjas. There's a lot of samurais. There's a lot of other enchantments. There's demons. I'm always happy to see demons. There's spirits and avatars. There's all kind of shit. So oh no, I won't do that this time. But I think Turtles is gonna be low-key good. That's my opinion. Avatar worked. Avatar worked fine, even though for some reason it wasn't that popular. Counterspell. There you go. Be on the quiet. This is going to be nothing but fucking removals and destroys. It's going to be a mill deck. We're getting some of the shittiest matchups I've ever seen in my life. Star Wars would honestly make more sense. Star Wars would have honestly made more sense than Star Trek. But, you know, what are you going to do? Borg, I'm assuming, is going to be black. Forced Assimilation is not... Forced Assimilation does not seem like it has... I mean, there might be Borg artifacts, but they're basically just Necrons. We are having some of the worst fucking matchups I've ever had in my life tonight. We're losing all the progress that we made trying to make this work. Either this deck is dog shit, or which I don't think it is, or we're getting matched up with some of the worst shit. There were some fine... Listen, I'm not saying that there wasn't fucking 5 or 6 decent cards off Spider-Man. The rest of it was so bad, dude. And the whole debacle of Omen Paths, and there was so much garbage out of Spider-Man. The set was small. It didn't gel with anything. I don't know. It just had so many different fucking problems, man. It had so many fucking problems that I don't even know where to even really begin with the problems of Spider-Man. It had so many issues. Hey, thank you, Aaron Cook. Boom. Boom. Twilight Diviner. Let's do that. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? Wolf, breeding pool, badger mole, Throboroids. Yeah, Throboroids is kind of sucks. Yeah, it does. Look at that. Beautiful. Love to see it. What should we do here? Okay. What, we got an Ouroboros coming out? Tyvar. Can he activate it? He can activate it, but it won't get trample. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there you go, man. Let's do that with that. Yep. We are getting fucking hosed here, ladies and gentlemen. We are absolutely getting fucking hosed, man. I don't think this deck is very good, guys. I'm kind of disappointed in it. We are getting fucking raked over the coals right now, man. This deck is just underperforming like you wouldn't believe, man. I think the meta has shifted way too far for Warp, which is pretty wild considering this is probably one of the better decks that we had out in Alchemy. But my goodness. Either that or we just have the wrong combination of cards because we're getting stuff when we don't need it and need it when we don't stuff. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. We're going to try it a little bit more. Going with that. Boom. All right. David said no thanks. It's not that you can get a turn 3 Ouroboros out. It's that you can have a full board and a turn 3 Ouroboros. I think, though, it's the combination of the two. It's that you can make your board look like a fucking turn 7 board on turn 3. Llanowar to Badgermole to Ouroboros is a ludicrous fucking line that gives you an insane amount of power. And if it's your turn 3, that means they're on their turn 3, meaning that they don't really have a good wipe except maybe split up. So your turn 4 is even worse. It's just a confluation of things. It's not the fact that just that single card can get out turn 3. It's everything else it can do simultaneously, I think, is the complaint. Bush. He's going to have a removal here. pop. Yeah, but we know what he means, right? Is somebody running Ouroboros without Badger because they're doing magic completely wrong? Twilight Diviner. Let's do this. Oof. Get rid of both of those. Pop, pop. Fedezo, seek land. The swamp. On there, La Louisiana swamp. Seek non-land card. Out of there, cook. Alright, we're cooking a little harder now. Hey, what's up, Cape Lepers? Yeah, we're in Alchemy right now, just trying to have a little fun. Trying to have a little fun. Kirby fan. I should have mulliganed this. I don't like this hand. Put pressure on him right away. Probably going to hit with a removal off the deck, or off the hand. Nice. My man kept the one-lander? God damn. A bold man right there. That's a rich and spicy bold man. Let's do Caesarian Sussborn. And we'll probably get hit with a removal. Boom, Reckoning Hex, boom. Okay, boom. Wow, what the third vile boggart. Mud button, great. Oh, I don't know why that's funny. I don't know why that's funny, but it's funny. Cool. There we go. Blighted Nightmare, good one. Alright, who's gonna get it? That gets the -1, -1, boom, boom. Boom, I bring it back. You're gonna go to the fucking boo-boo hole again. Boom, pop, boom, pop, boom, trigger, trigger. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Peachy Caco? Mud button. Who up mud button right now? Anybody mud button currently? Twilight Diviner. Let's do that. go. A little bit of bop right there. Hey, what's up, Gurgler? We just were asking if anybody was mud button right now. Curse tossing and mud button. Do. All right. Boom. Valtys Falcon. Monoist Gravliner. Pop. I know people like Gravliner, but I don't like it because it's slow, man. Oof. Twilight Diviner. Put you in there, put you in there. We don't need either of yous. We don't need either of yous guys, eh? Alright. I think we're moving a little, probably gonna get the Diviner. If he's playing defense, he's not playing offense. That's the good news. True or yellow dirt? Oh my god. How many alts does this man have? Oh, he was cosplaying as the King of Krads. Let's do this. Even more true yellow dart. When it's even truer. When the imposter is sus. Kids and kittens, are you gonna do magic one night? Are you ever doing magic? Alchemy Fairies, I do need to look at Alchemy Fairies, yeah. I do need to do that, I know. Boom. Hey, look, it's the King of Krads. Now he showed up. Sweep the leg. Alright, now we're recovering a little bit here. We're getting more out of that fucking control hell that we were in. We're getting some traction. You can splash the one drop that conjures Ponder with Floodplates Drowners. It's a nice little 4-card package. You have a deck for me, Stiggy? I'd love to see a structural deck outline. Oh my goodness, a whole ballet. You've been busy there, Kitty Kate. Cool Kates and Kittens. Ooh, the Boroid. The Boroid, ladies and germs. So now what do we do? We do this. Boom. Enter the refrain or we hold our equiting hags. Mossberg Pump. Gonna fight. Boom. Yeah, we're pretty screwed here. No removals. We're let's get back into it. I don't know what's going on with these weird little poems that it's giving me about the lady, but it's giving me weird poems. Ugh, okay. We'll keep this. This would be great if it had green. Oh, look at that. Look at me. Look at me. Hardened Bonds. That is a fucking fucker of a card right there, man. That is a fucker of a card. Oshag Hennessy. Cub. Gravitic Herald. Field Tank Feaster. I'm killing stuff as fast as he can put it down, but if he still has stuff to put down, there's not much I can do. Alright, hopefully Gravitic Herald can hurt next time. another fuel tank. Oof. Twilight Diviner exits. He can't get any mana. That's what he's struggling with right now. We're setting ourselves up to hit hard. Tyvar the Pummeler. Boom. Boom. Now we're gonna push. There we go. Okay. Okay. King of Crads. Paw Patch Recruit. Puts that down. He's gonna go in for the 3. I'll take the 3. Boom. Destined Savior is going in. Okay, boom, bop, chicka chop, but do up. I don't think we're gonna get killed right now. Boroid. Boroid with the pump. Okay. Leyline Weaver. Okay, let's do that. Thank you so much. Thank you for following Keeb Zera. Let's get rid of those. I think we're cooked, chat. Chat, we may be cooked here. Caesarian Sussborn. Yeah, we're definitely cooked, chat. I think we're cookaronied here. Our life total is in fact higher. This is true. But he is going to come in with too much damage. I think. I think with 3 Ouroboros, it might be too much. Now, we can block a bunch of them. Yeah, no, that's too much. I don't know what he was so scared of, man. He needed to fucking turn sideways. It was his first ever win, yeah. Man, this fucking Hardened Bonds opener, I've been on 3 Hardened Bond openers right now, man. It's not easy. This fucking Simic Hardened Bonds is fucking horrid. Oh, yeah, we gotta get rid of that right away. The Ouroboros meta is crazy. The Ouroboros meta is fucking nuts right now, man. Ouroboros situation is crazy. Oh my god, man. I might have to put fucking board wipes in this shit, bro. Holy fuck, man. Holy fuck. I might have to put fucking board wipes in this shit, bro. God damn, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mana out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah. Fucking crazy, dude. Fucking absolutely wild shit right here, man. Look at this. Absolutely fucking wild, yeah. I might have to put Black Sun or something in here. I might have to fucking start Black Sunning. That's fucking absurd, dude. Hardened Bonds is ludicrous. Yeah, Cub Hardened Bonds is out of control. Absolutely fucking out of control. Elegy Acolyte's not doing too much for me. Blighted Nightmare not doing much either. Everything is too goddamn fast. Let me do this real quick. Because shit is wild, man. That's just untenable. Especially when I have Reanimator. I've got a Black Sun, people, man. That's 3 games in a row that they fucking are opened with Hardened Bonds. 3 games in a row they've opened with Hardened Bonds. I'm gonna stop playing this real soon. This is just... The current Alchemy meta is fucking cracked open with this shit, man. It's just not gonna work. We've lost so many games. We were starting to get some traction, went right back in the fucking shitter. Let's do that. My Discord. The Discord is the place that you can do that in. Okay. Exile. Hey, well, thank you for coming, Chris Chaos. I do appreciate it. God's Firmament. Okay, pretty biblical name right there. I wrote putting down some, laying down some schmeat on him. Crawler. Legend of okay, we'll do that. Boom. Accumulate wisdom. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Can't hurt the refrain. Push, pop, push. Boom. 3 if he had Yang Chen. Okay. Avatar Yang Chen. Airbend. Odd. Twilight Diviner. Why did both of them leave? Oh, because I had Starfield Vocalist out. Oh. That's 5, huh? Very nice. Vocalist. Let's do this. Hang Swift Savior. Gonna airbend that spell. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Now let's just kill him out the easy way there. Alright. Interesting deck you had there, man, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Nice. A couple more of this. Let's see if we can get back up. Let's see if we can get a little bit back up on our feet on this one. Then we'll switch it up. Keep Zura. How you doing? Thank you for coming by, Keep Zura. People are leaning hard into this control shit, man, and literally, listen, it gets taken as an insult a lot, but I don't blame them, man. Holy crap! It's insane at how much how bad things can get and how quickly they can get bad. Mulligan this. That's a little better. That's a little better. Keep it, drop you, boom, boom. Rakdos, Sakdos, Dekdos. Dekdos Medallion. Uh-oh, that's bad. That's real bad. And we got no mana either. No mana either. This sucks. Babs, how you doing? How's Black Faster doing, Babs? Is he gonna run a protection on it? Yeah, he is. So let's do Canter of the Refrain. All right, dies. Boom. Oh my god, man. Let me get a mana, please. I'm begging you. Game. Come on, man. Come on, game. That ain't right. Please let me get a mana, game. Come on. 10 cards? Come on. No, we're fucked. Yeah, we're never gonna get a mana. Yeah, this was a fucking force loss right here. is a fucking force loss right here. I can't, 11 cards in, I can't fucking not have any. I can't have any, I can't have nothing. Guidance, waste of, yeah, they nerfed it a little bit, so it's not as good. Alright, let's hold steady. Let's hit, well, he's gonna counterspell whatever I put out here. Oh my goodness. Shocked. Color me shocked. Color me shocked. Oh no, that's a bad sign. Boom, draws a card. Boom. River churn again. How you doing, Spockley? Yes, Chris Conflict, this is a horrible season. Don't feel bad. This season is a nightmare. Do not feel, be not ashamed, dear friend. This season is nightmarish. Be not afraid. I don't know what happened. My man stalled out hard here. My man stalled out real fucking hard. Quite possibly even throbbing hard. Well, thank you. I will absolutely take a look at an angel deck. I love angels. I go first. I have no good early plays on this, so we're gonna mull there. That's a little better. I think we'll get rid of Elegy. Keep. Pop. Boom. Refrain. We have a little bit of removal. We have some haste. It's a good line right here. It's a good line. Let's do that. That way Crawler next turn can bring two of them up. Pop, pop. Boom, Lake Verge, 2 blue. Okay. interesting. I'm assuming he wants me to... I'm assuming he wants to play a counterspell here, so let's give it to him. There it is. Stop slasher. Point prime. Push. Pop, pop. That goes away. So you're fully committed to the Orzhov enchantment aggro. Yeah, Regent, not bad. That is bad. Got another scavenger region in there, bub? Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. There's no telling. He does. He's got a second scavenger region ready to go. There's another mana for Jay. That is fucking amazing, huh? That is amazing. That's my sign to stop. That's my fucking sign to stop right there, folks. That's when you fucking give up. He's gonna play the demon and probably instant kill me because he had two exactly what he needed back to back. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my god, Becky. Boom. Boom. Momentum breaker. Oof. 3, 2, 1. Now, can he ping me for 1 damage right now? Can he hit me with the pingu? I don't think he can. I don't think he can. Yeah, Seam Rip is a more defensive card, so if you wanted to go full speed, Ethereal Armor is I'd rather muscle through than try to stop you. I try to muscle through too quickly to try to stop you. I think that he is cooked here, as they say. I think he may be cookeroni. San Francisco cook treat. Op is being upset. Yeah, Op is upset right here. We both kind of whiffed, man. This was a race to the bottom between both of us. All right. Oof. Okay. Let's put you out. Pop. Oh no, Ops was fucking he was sandbagging. He was 100% sandbagging. Down to 10 there. Hey, thank you for coming, True Yellow. I don't think there's a dart that's truer or yeller than you. Watery Grave, Stomping Forest. Hey, what's up, Drifty? All right, let's see if we can crack the line here. Honestly, I like how crazy this is. We'll go for it. Bone Crusher. Hey, what's up, John C? Listen, man, it's not a matter of loving to lose. It's a matter of knowing when you've lost. When you know you lost, hang it up. When I know I lost, I fucking get the hell out of the game. I'm trying to move on to the next thing. You know? That's my thing. I'm trying to move on. These guys ain't trying to move on. They're trying to sit there and be salty. That's the difference. I think Black Sun is going to be very useful, especially if he widens the board in a crazy amount. Yeah, let's just put him in. Oh, Naturel. Okay. Alright, he's got a lot of shit going on here. Canter the Refrain. LG Acolyte. Ong's Iceberg. Who's gonna go in the boo-boo hole there? That one. Oof. Gets to draw a card. Song of Point Prime. Robot. Robot in Frank. Oxmount. Bullnard. Oxmount. Oh, homie's cooked. Homie's cooked. He got real fucked up here. He gets to draw a million cards, but ain't nothing he can do. Ain't nothing he can do for what's coming. Ain't nothing he can do for what's a-coming. Coming down the bend. Cause I hear the train a-coming. Coming around the bend. I ain't been happy since I don't know when. Robot. Stay in the line, stay in the line. Alright. Better line there. Much better play out that I had tweaked it and had a little bit more Black Sun in it. Cause they'll get way too fucking wide on you and just fucking get in your shit. Unfortunately, they will absolutely just get in your shit if you don't get fucking if you don't get some removal on them. Hey, what's up, Matthew USMC? Last one, we're gonna switch decks. Absolute last one here. We got a grace period, so we're gonna try to use it. Boop, 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 boop. Make sure to like the video. Yikes, Ola, that's not good. We're gonna mulligan that shit. That's better. It's not great, but it's better. Caesarean Sussborn, let's get rid of you, Caesarean Sussborn. Made for me here. Three, push. Dragon Sniper, also known as Good Eye Sniper. Hit. Alright, we're going to do a little maneuver here. We're going to do this. Defend the rider. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Got that out of his hand. Ouroboros, possibly. Yep. There you go. Day of the Black Sun. Fuck it. Do that. Tricks Fate Maker. Pumps. Boom. Swamps. Boom. Let's do this. Oof. Warboard number 2, Electric Boogaloo. Block that. Sephiroth, Fabled Soldier. Draw. Boom. Boom, pop, boom, pop, boom, boom, boom. Doesn't matter, I died. Drix Fate Maker. It was not a good game. All right, we're gonna leave that one there. Interesting combination plays off this, with a little bit more Total Darkness combinations. I think it's good. Man, the meta is just rough right now, guys. I think maybe if we go even faster, but we have to hit those removals, man. Ouroboros is an absolute terror right now, and we got to get rid of it as quick as possible. So Heartless Act might not be the play there. We might need something a little different to destroy things with, because Heartless Act, everything has 1/1 counters on it, so you might need another instant that you can play on 2, just to be able to get something out of there. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. Void might do it. Tragic Trajectory might be the right play to go, but Heartless we struggled with that a little one. But I think as a little bit of a change, it is fun though. It is a little fun. Right, let's do save and exit. Shoot the Sheriff is not available in Alchemy. 9 Oscar. That's the problem. Boo, 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 boo. That's the issue. That's what we're looking at. Yes, it's alchemical. You've got to think chemically. Itachi. Direct removal, instant removal on turn 1? Probably. Boop. There you go. Thank you for subscribing, Superman with Prime. Not Superman, but Supreme Man. Superman would be cool too. I'd appreciate that. Let's surveil. Get rid of that. Boom. I think we need to pull that. Burn out Brastronaut. Okay. Going in. Oh, almost fucked it up there. All right. Oof. Alright, let's keep pushing here. He's getting a lot of mana. Gonna play another Reckoning Hex on that. Okay. Pop, pop. Alright. Logger, Curse Crafter. Burst Lightning. Oh, you missed a spot. And I lost by 1 point. Wonderful. And we didn't get anything. We got fucking all kind of garbage there. Politically incorrect. Ley line. Uh-oh. We're bad wrong setup for this. We'll see here. Gifkin. You done fucked up Aaron. Alaya. Do this. Down to 24. We'll use Reckoning Hex as an instant here. Alright. Oof. Not good. Not good. Alaya is going to be a 5/5. Yes, I will take that. Twilight Diviner. No, I don't need that. No attacks. Okay, so we're going to do this. Discard a card for Halaya. Get rid of you. Boom. I'm gonna get rid of you. We're gonna pump. Pump. Down to 26. Perfect. We will bring back a Twilight Diviner again. Gain, gain, gain. Wild Smasher, gain. Okay, nice. Alaya. Guided by the light. Wrapped up like a deuce. Boom. Ping, ping. Clang, clang, clang goes the trolley. Boom. Oh yeah, it's damn near infinite loop. Because the Twilight Diviners are getting each one out. And my man is drawing bad. Fish, gain a life, 2 life. Okay. Enters tapped. Let's do it. Gun him down. Gun him down. There you go. Beautiful. Thank you for coming, Spockley. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good stuff. Alright. I like that. Alesha's a badass. Combo breaker. Alright, we'll go one more and then we'll do Shaky Breaky. Supreme Man, thank you for subscribing. I'm going to take a look, and then after this, we're going to import some decks. So we had a lot of viewer requests tonight, so we're going to take a look at those real quick. Okay. I go first. Ugh. Oh, man. Why not? Fuck it. Combo breaker. Killer Instinct. Alesha who laughs at fate. She also smiles at death. I have nothing in there for him. Okay, so we do this. We need a red mana real bad. Real bad, if you know what I mean. Alesha's a badass. Alesha got her name, Smiles at Death, because she was hunting a dragon and the dragon swooped down to fucking kill her, and she smiled when she threw the spear at it to kill it. Because it was gonna fucking kill her. So it was either him or it was the dragon or her, and she said it's either me or you, and she smiled and fucking killed it. Which is that's some gangster shit. That's why she smiles at death. This guy, Hainsel, doesn't know what's going on here. I do need a red mana, though, really bad. He did decide that that was worth it. He's going to discard. Got rid of a mana. Boom, another removal. Boom. I need a red mana, yes. Very quickly, I need a red mana. That is not a red mana. If I don't get a red mana, I'm going to lose the game. I have Unstoppable Slasher. I'll take the hit. I don't care. I need a build block. Twilight Diviner. Hopefully this will help. Oh, there they are. Okay. Well, we'll do this. We'll do no attacks. Nice. Block, block. Means I don't have to worry about it for a little bit. Okay, Alesha. Boom. Sunset Saboteur. Alright, got that going for us. Damn, he's got a lot of fucking kill cards. Feel like I gotta get rid of that. A lot of fucking kill cards, man. Okay, let's do this. Let's do Gecko into Vile Smasher. Boom. 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 Okay. Deepest Betrayal, that's not good. Twilight Diviner. Boom. You don't need either of those. Pop. Pop. Let's do nothing. Aclazotz is a problem. Ritual Chamber, Black Demon is a problem. Yeah, we're not having enough removal here, to be perfectly honest. We'll get rid of that. Land. Yeah, we're just cooked. We just cooked. We just don't have the mana. We don't have the land for it, or the removal. We just don't have the removal for it, boys and ghouls. As much as we would want the removal for it, we don't have it. This is an old ass deck right here, man. This dude is running by on some you would have kept I'm searching for a removal to survive, bro. That's what I'm looking for. But we're cooked no matter what, so it doesn't really matter. We're El Cookeronied. So, why would you have kept the two lands on top? What would be the point of that? How you doing, Mars, by the way? Hello. All right, an interesting Rakdos deck, kind of the return of the Outlaws. I think there's a few more ways you could do this. You could probably put Gobos in this and have a pretty good time, but this one's fun. This one can kind of combo off out of nowhere and just break your back really quickly. So yeah, never mad at that. So let me import those decks that people wanted to see tonight. Where are they? Deck Doctor submissions? Okay. Much wow. Let's see what they got here. Oh, they're making me craft. They're making me get in the old bank. Making me get in the bank account. What are you making me get in the bank account for? Some stupid shit? Personify. Exile target creature, then network creature under control. Create a 1/1 colorless shaped. So exile and return. Then return that card under the battlefield under its owner's control. Create a 1/1 shapeshifter. Okay, so that triggers off. The idea of that is to trigger off life gain again, and you can also keep the whatchamacallit, like a Starfield Shepherd out. You can create another one. It'll also work for, it'll come in with Giada, and it'll come in for Youthful Valkyrie. Okay, I get that. I understand that. Why not? Yeah, I'll fucking craft it. I like your idea here. I thought about Changeling Angels. I had kind of had the idea for a while, but that's interesting. We'll call them Changels, huh? How about that? That's funny. I know how you guys like puns. Alright, so we're going to do that. Okay, we're going to hold on to that one. What's the other one that everyone wanted me to see? The Alchemy deck. This is Fairies Alchemy from Styx. Yeah, no, I get it now. I had thought about... Listen, I'm thinking about going back and basically go through the list of every kind of tribal or typal deck that we have and just shoving more changelings into it. But I see what you're doing there, because you're gonna blast in and blast out stuff. And I kind of like your what you're doing there. All right. Oh shit. Okay, we have Marilyn Faye Ascendant here too. Exile top 2. 1/0 return. Bitter Bloom. All right. We'll apply styles. Yeah. You know what? We'll craft those 2 Bitter Blooms. Yeah. I haven't crafted any Bitter Blooms. Why not? I don't. I would rather have more of her, to be honest, and less of her. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look here, because yeah. Infestation. Thoughtseize. Oh, aquatic subtlety. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's heavy on the blue, honestly. I might tweak that around, but interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right, hold on a second. I'm gonna get a little bit more water. We'll be right back. Okay. Let me turn this down. I think I want to take a look at the Angels first. Stig, I like what you're doing here, Stig. I like what you're doing here, Stig. I'm not sure about Marilyn. This is very heavy on the blue, which is part of the issue that I have. It's very blue forward, which is a little bit much for me. I may go with that's right, because we don't have the Eldraine. We don't have the Eldraine ones, huh? We have to do a completely different kind of build. I think Flitterwing Nuisance is very good. Ponder. Oh, this is only for Merfolk? So it is a Merfolk. It is a Merfolk. Okay. I misunderstood what was happening. Drix. Steel Sprites. Okay, Red Moon, Access, and Scatter. Spell Snare, Preponder, and Pearl. The Pearl works with Blood Pits. Okay. Do we need that much mana that we need Blooded Strand that much? I don't know. How much mana could we possibly need to try to mana fix through this convoluted way? I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. Flitterwing is really good. Bitterbloom. Oma the Imitator. Okay. I'm not. I just want to say, I'm not trying to criticize. I'm genuinely asking questions as to your thinking. I'm not trying to shit on you. I don't want it to seem like that. I'm literally trying to figure out where your the calculus is, because Lennon Lender's answer. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I've got to consider that one for a little bit. I've got to ponder that one, which is a joke because that one has ponder. I've got to ponder this. I'm going to ponder this for a little quick. Let's take a look at that angel real quick. No. I'm really trying to understand the reasoning. Again, when I take somebody's deck, I always try to kind of get in the weeds with it. Let's look at Changel's. Changel's is interesting to me because I did think about doing this Changeling Angel, and I like the idea of Personify, especially on the trigger entered creatures here. I think Overseer is not great. I think there's probably a few more powerful angels we can put in. Arguably, Prince Charming, Scry. I get why Prince Charming is here. Exemplar of Light is good. Okay, so So this is like Angel aggro. This is like building up a big kind of army. Overseer. I would rather bring out the Lyra. I'd rather high end with the Lyra real hard. The Lyras really fucking close it. The Lyras really fucking close out a game. Because they fuck things up. They absolutely fuck things up. Let's bring that down by 1. Let's put 2 Lyras in it. 3 tree. Let's take a little bit of an adjustment here. I think that we honestly might want to cut that down. I'm going to cut that down. I want to cut that down. Up. Do an abandoned air temple, and then we'll do a soul. Oh. Where the fuck is Cavern of Souls? It's alchemy. Standard. Why am I in alchemy? Okay. Alright. 23 on a 2.1 average. Alright, let's take a look at Changel's here. Let's take a look. Let's take a quick little spin. And then we'll do some shakedown breakdowns. Cut Marlene. I get what he's trying to do. I get what he's trying to do with Marlene. I understand. I see the vision. The question is, how tight can we get it? Let's authority it up. Forsaken. Oh yeah, if this is black aggro, they're gonna be in bad shape. He might play removal here. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Shepherd, you got rid of Moon Shadow. Okay. Gave me some life there. I'll take the hit. Boom, boom. God, good thing I did. Let's do this. Ooh, boom, boom, Lyra Dawnbringer. Very nice. Let's do this. Let's go in. Let's do this. Personify. Let's hit him again. Und den Lightstahl. With the light stall, it's less dangerous. Here we are now. Entertainers, I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now. Entertainers. Yeah. Load up on guns and bring your friends. Something, something. Our little group has always been and always will until the end. Hello, 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 hello. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now. Entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Oof. Let's put down the inspiring overseer. Oof. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. And we're gonna go pop, pop. There you go. Boom, that disappears. Lyra Dawnbringer is gonna close him out next turn. It's gonna absolutely fucking shut the books on him. That's fine. Boom, boom, boom. Landfall brings back the blood gas, which gives me life. I like it. Corpses of loss, which will add damage. I don't care about that. Gives me life. I want him to double swing because I want fucking. I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why Lyra is a fucking absolute fucking boss. Is a boss bladed cold bitch. Is a boss bladed cold ass motherfucker right there. That's why. That's why. Lyra is a fucking closer, and coffee is for closers. The Dawnbringers don't fucking play. They don't fucking play. The Dawnbringers don't fucking play, man. They will wreck your shit. Alright, one more and then we're gonna do some shakedowns. But I like what we're doing here. Okay, not bad. Let's do this. Let's bring out Authority. This is probably Reanimator, so we're probably dead already. Let's do Youthful Valkyrie. If it's Sultai Reanimator, we have no conclusion for that other than rest in peace. Steam Core Scholar. Boom, boom. Lightstahl. Let's do Adventurers in. Let's do this. Oof, off. Oof. Yeah, this is a Reanimator. Oof. Hey, what's up, Stiggy? I'm your host, aka that Jay. Tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Boom, 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 boom. It's going in. Sure. More Scholar. Charming Prince. So we're going to do this. Alright, if we put another angel in, they would do... That's where we're going to do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do this then. Could be a wipe. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of a wipe. Prevo into the Terror. That comes in tap though, buddy. That's, yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Go Charming the Starfield. I thought about that, but I wanted to get that blocker out of the way just to put damage down as quick as I could. Alright. There's our dailies right there for you. Boom, boom. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Alright, let's shake it and break it, boys. Alright. We talk about Feed the Swarm. We could talk about Strategic Betrayal. We could do Boggart. Zoyara. Mud Button. All right. There you go. Let's do it, folks. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because the Outlaws are gonna ride again. Believe it or not, with the inclusion of LORWYN here, we actually got a bunch of new Outlaws and a bunch of new Goblins that we could combo off with. I actually really like the aggressive Outlaw Rakdos deck here, and that's where we're going to look at with a lot of different variety and options that you can run in here to just get crazy and just get really, really aggressive and weird and damaging and just blow everything up. So before we get down into this one, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. So go ahead and do that. We'd love to have you be part of the villains. So what are we talking about? Well, what is an outlaw? Here's the thing. An outlaw is an assassin, a rogue, a mercenary, a warlock, or a pirate. Believe it or not, we have a bunch of those. And we can actually start triggering off like crazy when we do, and we can hit recursion really hard when we do. Now, there's kind of two versions of this deck. I've done a goblin kind of deck before, and I didn't want to repeat myself, but any of these can be swapped in for any of these other goblins in case you wanted to go bigger on it or more goblins on that as well, because there's kind of a variety of builds. So removal, first things first, we're going to have Reckwitting Hex and, of course, Bitter Triumph. I like Bitter Triumph specifically with this because I like to discard cards that I can that can hit recursion with, which is very, very easy to do with Twilight Diviner and, of course, Alesha and Lively Dirge. So those are going to be our removals. Starting with the Mercenary, the Hired Claw is a staple of mono red, just a great aggressive card. And again, it's a mercenary. It's an outlaw. Whenever it attacks, whenever one or more lizards attacks, you deal 1 damage to each opponent, and you can pump it up. So that's step 1. Now, the main guy here is going to be centered around an uncommon card called Vile Smasher Gleeful Grenadier. Look at that outlaw right there. It's the Cowboy Goblin. Well, what do you know? He is a Goblin Mercenary. Whenever another outlaw you control enters, Vile Smasher deals 1 damage to any target opponent, to target opponent. Here's the fun thing about him. We have a bunch of outlaws. We also have a bunch of goblins, so we can do goblin outlaws the more that we want to go. We can trigger off. There's also a lot of good cards that people don't even realize are going to be outlaws that we're going to get that as extra triggers on, which is going to be incredible. Namely, Timeline Color is a warlock. That triggers. Every time that you put Timeline Color on the board, you're going to deal 1 damage to your opponent. Sunset Saboteur, that old chestnut, is a rogue. Guess what that means? Anytime we play a Sunset Saboteur, we're going to ping for 1. Those are kind of our staple mono black aggros right there. That one can swing in with haste and recur from the graveyard, and that one is the 4/1 menace that is just difficult to deal with automatically right there. You want a little bit more? I got the Flame Cash Gecko if you want to get a wide board, 1 red, 1 red, and 1 2/2. Whenever this creature enters, if an opponent lost life this turn, add 1 black and 1 red. So it's basically a free card. It's a free card and it's a free damage ping. So basically, if you've attacked with Hired Claw, ping for 1, Flame Cash Gecko goes out, you get Flame Cash, you trigger a Vile Smasher, and then you can immediately play a Sunset Saboteur and trigger Vile Smasher again. That's value right there. That's pinging and pinging and pinging and pinging and pinging and hitting and hitting and hitting. Then all these little cheap guys, they're all disposable. They can all be thrown away. They can all be pumped at your opponent. They can all be smashed up because we have a nice recursion line at the end here. 1, Lively Dirge, of course, was 1 black and 1. We can, of course, play it. We can search for card put in our graveyard, or we can return 2 creatures with a total mana of 4 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Fantastic to do. Grab back your Flame Cash Gecko. You can actually play 3 cards. Because if they took damage this turn and you bring back Flame Cash Gecko and Timeline Crawler, guess what? You get 2 more mana off of that anyways. So you can have 6 creatures. You can have 3 creatures out for 4 mana. Insanely powerful stuff right there. Again, death is just a wheel. It doesn't matter. Everything's coming back. Everything's returning. And we can just spin around and around and around. To help with that, we have Alesha, who laughs at fate. 1 red, 1 black, and 1 2/2 Human Warrior. First strike whenever Alesha attacks. Put a 1/1 counter on it. Raid. At the beginning of your end step, if you attack this turn, return target creature card with mana value less than equal to Alesha's power from your graveyard to the battlefield. Guess what? We have a lot of stuff that's 2 or less. Hired Claw or Drix Warlock, especially if we get up to 3 power on her. We can bring back the Gleeful. We can bring back any of these. As long as we continue attacking, we can keep that pressure up and constantly bring it back. You already saw this combo before, but it was a combo so nice I ran it twice. 1 black and 2 for the Twilight Diviner. Yeah, Elf Cleric, not an outlaw. However, she is doing her thing here. Whenever this creature enters, Travail 2. Put stuff in your graveyard. It doesn't matter if things are going to come back anyways. Whenever 1 or more creatures return from your control, If they were cast from the graveyard or they entered from the graveyard, create a token that's a copy. So that means Alesha, every single turn with Twilight Diviner, is going to bring back a copy of whatever you're bringing back. 2 Flame Cash Geckos, that's 4 mana right there. All you needed to do was basically attack. 2 Flame Cash Geckos come back, you get 4 mana. You want to do more than that. You want to have 2 Sunset Saboteurs, 2 Timeline Crawlers. Anything that you want is going to be doubled now when it dies and comes back, and double when it comes back. What's crazy is with Twilight Diviner, we can actually have multiple of these out on the board. And then if we actually bring back Twilight Diviner, if we do a 3 or less, I did this where I attacked with Alesha and it was a 3 and I brought back a copy of Twilight Diviner. So I had 3 Twilight Diviners. Now with 3 Twilight Diviners, every single turn, anytime that anything comes back from my graveyard at the end of the turn, I get 3 more copies. That's insane. That's insane. That means that every single turn if Sunset Saboteur dies, it comes back with Alesha and has 3 more copies on the board because we had this and then we copied it and we had copied it again. That's wild. That's wild stuff right there. So you can start cascading out with this copying and outlaw and dying and all that stuff. And remember, every time that these outlaws come in, what are we doing to them? We're pinging them for 1 damage. We're pinging them for 1 damage with Vile Smasher. We're going to finish off with Hellspur Posse Boss. Probably the least interesting card here. I might want to swap this out for some other stuff to go faster. 2 red and 2/2/4. Other outlaws you control have haste, which is super useful to get aggro to finish them off. And you get 2 red mercenary tokens, so you do get to ping 3 times on Vile Smasher. But if you didn't want to do this, this is where I'm telling you to go into the sideboard here, because we have a lot of cool stuff here, especially with goblins. Boggart Cursecrafter is the easy one because that is a goblin. If you want to invest in the goblin kind of aspect of this, you put the Boggart Cursecrafter in there for 2. That means anytime a goblin dies, they lose damage, so you can do Vile Smasher with that. Zoyara Lava Tongue, that's another one. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, meaning if anything died, they have to discard or lose 3 damage. That's another good one. Boggart Mischief, anything that dies, you get to hit the gain and drain off of them. Really good stuff there. Vile Boggart, whenever it dies, you get to kill somebody there. That's an assassin. Again, it will trigger Vile Smasher. Mudbutton is a warlock. It will trigger Vile Smasher. Boggart is a warlock. Vile Smasher, warlock. Vile Smasher. All of those will trigger off right there. Every single one of them will trigger off Vile Smasher, who himself is a goblin. So even if he dies, he'll kick off damage too. So you can swap in any of these to kind of customize what you want to do here to get any of these kind of goblins to hit off in a combination play on what you want to do. If you wanted to go up on the goblins or down on them, invest in the outlaws. I don't mind if you take out Hellspur Posse Boss. I think the rest of it kind of needs to stay as is. Hellspur is probably the easiest one to go out and just swap in, snap in whatever you want to do here and just play it that way. I didn't want to get too close to my previous Goblins deck, which is why I didn't do him this way, but I want to make that offer to you. 2 starting towns, 4 Blood Crypts, 4 Blazemire Verges. That is good stuff right there. That's what we're looking at. 28 creatures, a lot of lizards, believe it or not, but like we said, outlaws, warlocks, rogues, mercenaries, warlocks, rogues, and mercenaries. Yeah, that's it. 8 instants, 2 sorceries, 22 lands, and a 2.1 average standard. Outlaws ride again. This was a really fun one that just gets out of control on people. Yeah, if they completely board wipe you and exile your graveyard, yeah, you're going to get hit, but a lot of times they can't. A lot of times you're putting so much pressure so quickly that they don't really know how to react. You can just press them down right there. So very, very fun deck right here. If you want to see me play stuff like this live, twitch.tv/thatvillainej for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there on Twitch, live and in person. Hit that bell, be notified when we go live on YouTube or Twitch. You'll find out either one. Make sure you're part of Notification Squad right there. Love to hear from it. Check out our Discord community if you want to see news, information, or any other decks. And, of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub or Moxfield. It's in the description. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Make sure you like the video. Let's get into it. It is a rough meta right now, guys, but we're gonna ride with these outlaws and see what we can do. All right, folks. Send you off on your way. If you haven't seen the Boros deck, people didn't like that one, man. I don't think I'm going to make Boros decks for a while. People are not into them. People are just not feeling Boros, so we'll see. I'm going to send you off, guys. Thank you so much for coming. We're going to end it there. Supreme Man, I really like your deck. We're probably going to run that tomorrow night, so make sure you come back. Appreciate all the support. I guess we'll go see Kitty Kate for all the cool Kates and kittens. She's always coming by to support. Thank you for calling. Double Disease. That's an awesome name right there. We'll be here tomorrow night, folks. Thank you so much for coming. I will see you on the flip side, on the tip side of the #1 tip side. Adios. You like Boros J? Well, John C, I want to leave it. I want to see a comment on that video right there, saying that anywhere that you want in the right spot. If it's a standard deck, put it in the standard spot. If you want me to fix it for you, you can put it in Deck Doctor submissions, any one of those. So if it's standard, put it in deck standard or general. If it's alchemy, put it in alchemy. Pretty easy to figure out. This is pretty color coded here. All right, guys, we are out of here. Thank you so much for coming. Good night, everyone.